Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic Guy on Board Game Geek. Doug Herring on YouTube, bringing you our next episode of Transylvania Curses and Traitors. And we are continuing on with our character, the hero, going up against the game hunter, the Abbot, and the Sleuth. And we are continuing on our adventure trying to either stop the curse or end up being cursed and killing the other players. And this is our board. Pretty cool. What we have going on here? Well, our main character is way down the bottom. You can't quite see her in the picture. And now, if you are just tuning in, I want to say thank you, first off. But secondly, I also want to let you know that if you want to know how to play this game, to please bump back to the first video, where I do go over how the game works in a little bit of detail. But we're not going to do that today. We're just going to continue on. So, let's get started. We're starting off with our character, who is not in very good shape. As you can see, she's only got one of her health points left. We have beefed up her spirit. She's got this cool broom, which allows her to move quite a bit. She's got this full moon card. That's not good. And then this one also, which is hurting her, that she can discard on this turn, which we're probably going to have to do. So I want her to discard this full moon card, but she's currently at a 3 because the full moon gives her a +2. But be that as it may, she's not in very good shape, and we're going to get started with her. As you can see, she's got 7 moves. So we got a lot we can do with her. I think she wants to go back to the church and try and get some healing done. Now she's right here on this exploration or discovery token, and she has a couple of choices. I think what we're going to do is we're going to come up this way. She's not going to bother the crypt. She doesn't have a way to open it anyway. All these are locked, so I think she's going to come up here. We're going to try and fill this in and give her a shortcut back to the church there. That would be ideal for her. So I think that's what we're going to do, and we are going to have some discoveries along the way and events. Remember, whenever you go to an event spot, you have to pull an event card as well. So there's no real way for her to avoid an event. So I'm debating on, since she's here, she might as well, doesn't cost her anything to do. She's going to attempt this, which is a mind of 4. As you can see, she's got 3 minds, so she's going to roll 3 dice. Here are her 3 dice. Let's see if she can do it. She rolled a 3, almost, so close, but no cigar, so we're going to put that back, like so. And then now she's going to start moving. So for her first movement, movement 1, she's going to go there, and we're going to have to draw an event card. And there's a, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, this stack of events card is huge. And so we've only seen a few of them. And this is the one, oh, a ghost, something else terrible for her. An apparition appears. She reaches her hand out to you and becomes your follower, beckons you to follow. Okay, we got to roll, make a spirit roll. That's good. She does have currently has a spirit of, let's see, of 4. So we're going to get that going and see what she can do. She's going to roll 4 dice. Let's hope she has some luck. Oh, she did. Look at that. Wow. Overkill. So what happens if we blow it through the roof? It says 5 or better, draw a discovery token, then discard this card. So we're going to discard that, and we're going to draw a discovery token. Now we get to see these because these are ours. Wolfbane, the priest of the church, advised you to keep a lookout for this plant. When facing a werewolf, add 3 to the total. We're just going to leave that in her hand. Nobody needs to see that. That way the other players, aka me with multiple personalities, will not know what that card is. But let's continue on. So then we're going to move to here, where she's going to get to attempt a discovery of a fight 4. That's not bad for her. Well, she's got a -1 now because of the wraith. You know what? Before she does that, let's do this. I had wanted to do this anyway. She is definitely going to discard the wraith. That is going to be her 1 discard action for the turn. That is gone as history. So now she just got her broom and her full moon card. And the broom does give her -1 spirit, but that's it. So we're going to go here. She's going to draw this. And we're going to make a fight roll. We've got to roll a fight of 4. Fight is 4, so she's going to get 4 dice. And she missed. She's not good at getting these discoveries, I'll tell you that. We're going to leave that there, and then we have to draw another event. Hidden library. Well, she's running around the crypt. She found a hidden library. And it says, suddenly an intuition. You feel drawn to search the area. Make a spirit trait roll and see what happens. Let's do that. Again, her spirit would be 5, but she's got a 4 because of her broom, which gives her extra movement. So let's roll her dice and see if she can get something good. She rolled a 4-5. That is going to be the best thing she can do. It says, you find a hidden level, or hidden lever and pull it. A stairway opens beneath you, and you descend into the sanctuary of knowledge. You may examine this card for +2 mind. And if we don't do it, we discard it. So we are going to, since we have 3 cards up right now, we're going to examine that and put it right there. That's going to give us a +2 mind. That's pretty good. And I don't know if you can hear it, but torrential rain. It's been raining here in Austin area, Texas, for quite some time. So we're going to draw a new tile as she's going to continue on. So far she's moved 1, 2, 3, 4. She has a base movement of 7, but her broom stick gives her another +3. So right now she's got, again, she went 1, 2, 3, 4, so she's on 4. So she has 4 plus, she still has 7 moves total. So we're going to draw a new tile for her, and we get the chasm. Dum 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 dum. So in between the crypt and the eastern side of town, there's a chasm. You can see there's a bunch of stuff up there, so we're going to get some tokens out. First off, we got to put some discovery tokens down. Let's see what we got going on here. We got 1, 2, 3, and then there's a secret passage up there. So we're going to take a lock and we're going to put that right here. And that is the chasm. Okay, so now that was her 4th move. So for her 5th move, she's going to go here, and guess what? We're going to get yet another event. Crazy stuff with the events. Okay, let's get the event deck over here. I'm just going to get the draw out. Okay, what do we get? Prayer. You are suddenly grabbed by the urge to pray. Make a spirit trait test. Okay, it seems like we're full of spiritual stuff going on right now. And once again, we're going to be rolling 4 dice. See, wow, another good roll for her. 6. So she does good on events, very poorly on discoveries. Okay, so we did top that out. You may search the discovery deck for the first knowledge card and examine it. Reshuffle. You may discard the examined card in front of you or on the church tile. You may also examine this card for +1 move and +1 mind. That's pretty good. We're going to think about that, but next let's do our discovery search first. Okay, she took the Bible. She wanted to replace her Mad Scientist General Knowledge card with another one, so she took this one. She's not going to put it in play right away. She's going to put it in her hand because she has 4 cards or 3 cards out already, and she wants to examine this prayer card to get +1 health and +1 to her mind. You know what I'm going to do? Because we got +3 health, I'm going to make sure I get that so I don't forget. She's actually at a 4, not a 1 right now because of those cards. Anyway, that is going to be her next movement. So that was 5 out of... yeah, we got lots of movement left to go. Okay, for her next move, she's moving here to this part of the chasm. And let's see what we got here. We got a mind of 3 discovery token. Let's see if she can get something going here. Okay, we're going to roll. Boom, a 3. She actually got it exactly, so she does discover that. That's going to get discarded. And I need to shuffle up our discovery deck here. So I had looked at it, looked through it to get that card out for her. So she's got two required discovery cards. She's actually got 3. She's got a werewolf. The full moon's a werewolf card. She's got the wolfsbane, which is another werewolf card. Doesn't help her in breaking the curse, but now she's got one for the Holy Bible, which is a general one, can be used for anything. So that's a good find. So let's draw another knowledge card. We get a torch. I think for now, since she's already got 4 cards on the board, she's going to put that in her hand. And that is going to be her next action. Now let's continue on. So that was her 6th movement. So for 7, she's going to move here. I'm debating on whether she goes it that way. It's safer. No, well, there's actually either way safe enough. So she'll go. Again, that's so. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're into her broom. We're going to go there for 8. We have a fight 5 token there. We're going to see if we can discover that. Okay, so she's going to have she has a fight of, currently has a fight of 4. I think that's it. Yeah, just a fight of 4. So here's her 4 dice. Let's see if she can get the roll. So she rolled a 4, which is not enough to get this, so that's going to go back to the board. This woman can move because her broom gave her 3, so she's still got 2 movements from the broom. The full moon gives her 2, so she's got 5, and then the prayer gives her 1, so she's got another 6. She's going to go 1, 2, Might as well go here. 3. Discover this little building here. It's a fight 4. Let's see if she can do that one. Again, we're rolling 4 dice for a fight. She rolled a 3 and missed. She does not get those for some reason. So we're going to put that back. That means she's going to go... hold on, let me just count out again. I just want to be sure I got this right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 12, 13. That's where she gets to this turn. And she's well on her way to getting back to the church. She didn't quite make it. And that is going to end her turn. Now we're going to move on to the big game hunter. Okay, the big game hunter, he's way over here. Now we do know that he's got wooden stakes out, so a vampire card. And he's also got, in his hand, he's got, I'm not going to tell you what he's got in his hand. So we're just going to continue on. He does have, right now, only 3 of his 6 hits. He's kind of hurting as well. So I think what we're going to do is start working his way back up to the church as in addition. So first, let's see what he's going to do here. He is right there. He's got a movement of 7. He's got nothing else that's boosting his movement, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. So we're going to draw this one. It's a spirit of 4. He's got 3 dice for spirit, so let's see if he can do it. 3 dice. He failed, so that's going to go back to the board. Then there is also an event there, so let's see what kind of event he gets. A bear trap. A rusty old trap has caught you by the leg. Plan your next move carefully. Okay, we're going to have to make a mind trait roll. That for him is also a 3. We're picking on his worst stats. He rolls well because this could kill him if we're not careful. He rolled a 4, so let's see what that gets. And that gave him the best thing on it. So, you create a lever and spring yourself from the trap. You may choose to examine this card for +1 movement, or you may draw a discovery card. I think he's going to discard this and draw a discovery card. So let's do that, because discovery cards are the key to winning the game. And what's he get? He gets the super serum. Wow, he might play that. That's pretty good. +2 movement, +2 mind. A syringe of glowing liquid. What could possibly go wrong? If you possess this card and draw or are also holding a biological agent, you become a zombie. He does not have that, and he has no cards in his hand, so he's going to play the super serum down in front of him. That's got people worried, because now he's going, wow, he's got 2 knowledge cards right in front of him. One that can turn him into a zombie very quickly. So that was, let's continue on with his movement. Well, he does get +2 movement from that, so he's going to go, he's got 3 more, so he's going to have 1, 2, and 3. He is on the church now, which is a good thing for him. And that is going to end his turn. That was a very quick turn for him. So the Abbot is way up on the corner of the world here without any place to go to. So he does, however, have a key. So I think he's going to unlock this. Why not? No point not doing it. And then that also, I'm trying to see if that lines up with another spot on the board that might get him to a more advantageous location. Because remember, he can go through the secret door there that he's under, but I don't see its match. I'm trying to, or open match rather, but he can go through it and unlock it as well. Though I do not think that one is on the board. No, it's not. So let's start with his movement. Now the Abbot has a movement of 6. He's got no items that grant him movement. So yeah. Now he does have this Raven card, which is going to he attached these so he could get rid of them. So he's going to discard these. This gives him +2 health, but he's going to discard it because it's bad. And so these 2 discovery cards are going away, and that allows him to, let's see if he's got, I'm going to look to see if he wants to discover anything now, because he does have 3 cards in his hand. He's got a lot of stuff going on for him. But I do think that he is going to, discover the Holy Bible here, and it says you gain +2 fight for each monster and play with the Holy Bible. So he's discovering that. He's examining it rather. That's his one examination. That's all he can do this turn. But I want to give him something some more spirit. So he's got that, and that gives him fight ability if someone becomes a monster. But let's continue moving him. Now I'm debating, does he go? Well, he doesn't have really any choice of where he goes. So let's start going. Okay, so he's going to go 1 to here. There is an event there, so he's going to draw an event card, but he's also going to attempt this. He might as well while he's there. The Abbot currently has a 4 mind, so we're We're going to roll that. He rolled a 4, which is not enough to succeed at this one. Is it me, or do I just seem to roll one shy on these all the time? That goes back there, but he also does have to draw an event. And over there in the great tree, he discovers a skeleton. Don't know if it's a moving skeleton or not. You notice a skeleton dressed in armor leaning up against a tree. As you walk by, you think you see his head turn. He attacks. So he is attacking me. Wonderful. So we need to make an attack trait roll. Let's go to the board, to the dice bowl rather. Fortunately, he's only got a 3 attack, so this isn't going to be very good for him unless he rolls really well. And he did. He rolled a 9. See, I roll very well on events, very poorly on discoveries, which is good because this is allowing us to get some discovery cards anyway. So he got the best one. You smash the skeleton and he falls apart into a pile of bone and armor. Draw a discovery card and discard this card. So we're going to do that. And then we get a new discovery card, which I'm not showing you. Put it in his hand. Let's see if he's going to use what he... No, he's going to hold on to that. He's not going to do anything with it. He's just going to put it in his hand and continue his movement. Okay, so he's going to go 3 and 4. He's going to go to here and try this one again. He might as well. In this case, he does get 4 dice. So he did. He succeeded at that one. So this goes back, and he gets another discovery card. I'm going to see what that is. He'll put that into his hand because he's got 4 cards out right now, so he's just building up his hand at the moment. So he may want to play one soon, but we'll have to see. He already played one this turn, so that's going to be it. And he's still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 movement points left. Okay, he's going to go 1, 2 to right here. He sees an event coming up, but he's going to end his turn right there. So let's move on now. We're going to go on to the Sleuth. I'm looking at the Sleuth cards just so I know what we need to do here. And okay, let's go. Well, the Sleuth's way up here, but he's got a lot going on. I think the first thing we're going to do is she's going to go here and take on this one. It's a fight 3. The Sleuth has a fight of 3, so it's not great, but let's go roll and see what we get. That was movement number 1 of 7. Now she does have a skeleton key, but that's not helping her in these cases because these aren't locked. But let's roll these 3 dice. She rolled a 2, so she failed at that. That goes back. As I said, I seem to be able to roll perfectly fine on the event rolls, but not on the discovery rolls. So she's going to go 1, that's going to be 2, then 3. She's going to go back to here and try this one. Hey guys, I need to roll that fight roll again, and I'll tell you why. I forgot her cards. Her double barrel shotgun gives her +2, and her torch gives her +1, and a movement. So I got to remember those. So anyway, her fight is actually a 4 of 7. So we're going to re-roll that. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Here's 7 dice. I bet she can get a 3 with 7 dice. What do you think? And she did. So this goes away, and this token then goes away, and she gets a new discovery card. What is it? Let's see. Okay, I think she's just going to put that into her hand. That gives her 4 cards, so she can't take any more cards right now without discarding one, and she hasn't discarded one yet, so she could. And she might, but yeah. So I think we're going to discard a card, and she's going to discard this Vampire Bite, which I think you can do that. Let me just check. The last thing you remember, you must place this card in your hand and keep it. You may not. Oops, sorry. So you guys know. That's right. You guys did know she had this. You may not discard this card until another player becomes a vampire. So she can't discard that one, and she can't do anything about it either. So she's going to have to discard something else if she doesn't want to. Okay, so let me think about what she's going to do next. Well, actually, yeah, she was going to do this this one here, from her mind, which is 4 dice, and she does not get any bonuses. So she has made a whopping 1, 2, 3 movement so far, and she's going to roll 4 dice to see if she can discover this one. She does successfully do that, so she gets another discovery card. Now she's going to start making some choices on what she can do here. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Okay. She is, I don't know how good this is, but she's going to discard the tarot card for her 1 discard this turn. And keep the, well actually she could put it in, she doesn't need to discard that because she can put one and examine one still this turn and put it into play. She hasn't examined anything yet. So I think what she's going to examine is the Moonstone. Let's see what this says. The Moonstone glows bright white under the moonlight. You may not be turned into a monster while holding this card. That is awesome. When this card is examined, you may transfer 1 transformation card from your hand to another adventurer who's on the same tile as you. That's too bad. I think that's not going to matter to her. And then when facing a monster, she gets +2 fight. So she is devastating in a fight, and that gives her, that Moonstone gives her +1 spirit and +1 mind as well. So the Sleuth is doing it really well. Let's continue with her movement. Okay, well, there is a, she has unlocked this, but the other side's still locked. But I think she's going to go 4, 5, 6, and then down here. I did see that you can do that. So she's going to continue to move onto a new tile, and she saw in the distance the clock tower, so that's where she is deciding to go. But interesting, it does not have a entrance at the top, so she's going to have to orient that differently. I think she'll orient it that way so she can move elsewhere on the board. Anyway, there you go. That is a clock tower, and I have to get some discovery tokens. So I'm creating a couple new stacks of new ones here, so we can make sure they're random. So there's one here. I got to lock that up. That's open. That is open, and that is open right there. Boom. And then we have a full-on lock right here that locks this one in this event space. Okay, that was her. Let me see. Let me just count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 for her. She does get +1 movement from the torch, so that's going to be 7 right there. And that is going to end her turn and also end our round. One little thing I want to correct before I stop is that when you end your movement on the church tile, you immediately gain a health. So the big game hunter went up to 4. And that is it for this turn. So, guys, thanks for watching as always. Much appreciated. Hope you're still enjoying this playthrough. I think we're getting close to something popping here. There's a lot of cards out on the table, a lot of things people have. I'm starting to learn why it's important to put cards into the church, because you can go back and collect them and then have the victory condition there. So I've been skipping that when I see that they need to be done. That was unwise of me. Anyway, we'll have to look at that in the future as we go and make sure we're putting cards at the church for now. Unfortunately, become kind of community use at that point, but it's still worth doing. Anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. If you're wondering why you have not seen the last episode of my Forgotten Kings, Super Dungeon Explorer Forgotten Kings series, it's because there's something wrong with the footage, and I'm trying to salvage it, but it doesn't look too good right now. So I'll let you know that series was a bit problematic to begin with, and it ended with a bang by having problem with the actual footage. It seems to be corrupted, which is unusual. It doesn't happen to me very often. It's happened like once, I think, or twice. In the year or more I've been doing this. But anyway, guys, thanks again. I'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you on the next episode.